This week, there's kind of two awards. One's a winner. The winner, I think, this week is Intel. We talked about them yesterday. Released a massive diversity report about or really a demographic report about their workforce, showing how they pay women less. They pay, everybody who's basically not white or Asian less. Their workforce is not hugely diverse. It's mostly white and Asian, but the win for them is sort of twofold, because I want to introduce a concept here. I'm calling it the Black and Hispanic discount ratio.
All right, what the hell is that?
So companies work, they have operations in real places, like on Earth. And there are populations of people that they have access to. We'll call this their talent pool. Now, Intel releasing this report, you might be tempted to say, wow, they're so not diverse, right? But the fact is, where Intel is located, they have a certain set of talent. Now, we can assume things about that talent, but we can also get census data about that talent. We don't know how much is remote. We don't know how many employees necessarily work in, say, Colorado, because they don't tell you that. But we can make some assumptions, some guesses. So that's exactly what MSCI did and David Fraser did, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday. And the thing to notice here is that, there's a lot more Asians that you would expect, given where their offices are, because we can guess what their talent pool looks like. And there's actually slightly more Blacks and Hispanics than you would guess, given where their offices are. When I look at the Black and Hispanic number relative to what the talent pool is, this creates the Black Hispanic discount ratio. The short version of this is Intel is a winner because, surprisingly, they actually have 15% more Black and Hispanic employees than their talent pool suggests.
So they're good. So they're winners for disclosing something they didn't have to disclose in the first place, and they're winners for this.
They actually might be slightly. These are estimates. This is David Fraser's amazing work when he was at MSCI, and they're winners for actually sort of maybe not over hiring, but like overachieving when it comes to diversity. Surprisingly, right?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Now I want to get to the darker side of this discount ratio and talk about one of Intel's rivals, Nvidia.
All right.
Nvidia is a major rival to Intel. They both make chips. Nvidia had a report in 2019 that also talks a lot about diversity within Nvidia, and kudos to them for disclosing some of this. I will mention that Intel was the target of a proxy by Arjuna Capital, who's run by Natasha Lamb. She's ex-Trillium. These are like SRI, ESG investor types. They targeted Intel asking for a gender diversity report. So part of Intel might be in response to actually what investors ask for. So good on you for doing that.
It is good on you, because these companies get targeted all the time for stuff like that, and they laugh.
They ignore it. So good on Intel for making do. And Nvidia too, who made this publicly available. Nvidia, when you include Asians, are 56% minority. But when you get rid of the Asian population at Nvidia, it is 6% minority. 6%.
Okay. That seems pretty low, yeah.
Seems really, really, really low. And when we look at the real numbers of Black and Hispanics, there are about 4.5% Black and Hispanic relative to 14% available in their talent pool. That means, Nvidia, you are this week's winner of being a loser.
Way to suck, Nvidia.
There are 69% fewer Black and Hispanic employees than your talent pool suggests. Why is this important? Why does anyone care? Why are we even talking about this? Because losing out on 69% of a talent pool is the stupidest corporate decision you can make.
Yes.
And when I say talent pool, what I mean is highly educated minorities who probably aren't hired, maybe not consciously because they're minority, but you're losing them. Who you're losing them to? Intel.